Hey, sis, you busy? I'm just finishing up a sketch. So this is your office, huh? Pretty big, but I'd expect no less from the boss's daughter-in-law. Well, I wouldn't be working here at all if you hadn't covered my butt in that press conference. Not like you actually need a job, not like me. Hey, if you want, I could see if there's something you could do around here. Nah, Sky, I got bigger fish to fry. It's one of yours? You like it? It'd be a lot hotter with some tears and safety pins in the sides. Okay, so it's not exactly your style, but nah. Oh, these are. Oh, wow. You top these off with some hip huggers and leather vests, and woo, girl, I am all over that. I gotta give myself a pair of these in black. How much you set you back? I guess if I bought them in a store, probably $800. $800. Damn, girl. I've bought cars cheaper than that. Well, I guess it's just jump change for the peeps you're designing for. Well, actually, sophistication doesn't have to be expensive. That's what the Ambrosia line's all about. I didn't come to Hollywood to get sophisticated. I came here to make a name for myself. Exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be a star. Yeah, that's what I thought too. Nobody had bigger dreams than I did. And talk about unsophisticated. I swear I thought I'd never fit in. I don't want to fit in, Amber. I want to stand out. And this is my time to do it. I am on the cover of every single tabloid in the supermarket. Ambrosia Undressed, it's huge. April, it's not even you. Everyone thinks it is. And this is my 15 minutes of fame, and I am going to capitalize on it.
I said drive, baby, drive. Yeah, nothing but net. Brooke, figured you'd show up eventually.
Just let me in before somebody sees me.
Yeah, come on in. If you would have called, I could have straightened the place up a little bit. It's...
Oh, no, don't bother. I'm not staying.
Something tells me that maybe you weren't that impressed with my singing the other night.
No, I wasn't. And neither was Ridge.
I think maybe you're losing your sense of humor. Yeah. There was a time that you would have seen that as a very sweet gesture. Speaking of which, I want to thank you for that little Merlot that you shared with me. It was a little fruity for my taste, but it was nice. Brooke, come on, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to spoil your night.
You didn't spoil anything, Deacon. And you're not going to. Ever again.
Brooke, I'm not trying to ruin your life. All I want to do is be close to you. I just want to be close to you and to Hope.
It's not going to happen, Deacon. Don't you get it? Your twisted little plan didn't work. Ridge and I are still talking. And now that the truth is out, our relationship is going to be stronger than ever.
Ridge? Is everything okay? You sounded a little tense over the phone.
Well, don't worry. This has nothing to do with your mom. I know I've got to figure that one out myself.
Have you?
I have to figure myself out first. I feel like I'm split in half, Bridget. Like I've got this whole history. This life as Ridge Forrester. And yet that's not really who I am. Or am I? I don't know.
Is that a rhetorical question?
Yeah, well, I wish it was.
Definitely can't give you an answer to that one.
I guess I just need to talk to somebody about it. Someone who understands what it's like to keep a secret like this.
Well, yeah, Ridge, I kept Massimo's secret for a few weeks, but I can't even imagine what this has been like for you.
No, look, I don't mean to put this on you like this, but If it's okay, I just feel like I need to get it off my chest.
So you and Ridge are patching things up, huh?
I told you we would.
Come on. Come on, there is no way that that guy forgave you, Brooke.
Deacon, getting involved with you was a very big mistake. It was the biggest mistake of my life. But I learned something from it, and Ridge understands that. And now that the truth is out, there's really nothing you can hold over my head. There's no obstacle that you can put in our way. Ridge and I got through that, just like we've gotten through everything else.
Really? Oh, that's great. So how come he didn't come down here? All by himself to defend your honor? What happened?
He's at home, getting ready for dinner. His son invited me to join them.
What does that mean?
It means we're going to be a family. Ridge, his children, Hope, and me. And in spite of everything you've done, all of the trouble that you've caused, Ridge and I are right back where we were before you dropped your little bomb. Deacon, we are focused on our future. Together.
So Mom still doesn't know about this?
Oh, God, no. Can you imagine what my mother would do if she found out I told Brooke I was Massimo Moroni's son?
It can't be easy for you keeping it from her.
Well, we'll find out. I'm having dinner with her tonight.
Really?
Yeah, it was Thomas's idea, believe it or not. He thinks Brooke is good for me. She thinks that she makes me happy. Actually, I did too, until...
Until the affair with Deacon came out?
I'm still sorting through that one.
Having any luck?
Well, I personally got a little sidetracked.
I can see that.
I'm just not who I thought I was, Bridget. I've got Moroni blood flowing through my veins, and yet I've lived my life as a forester. That's my identity. It's determined every decision I've ever made. Where I went to school, what I studied. I even became a designer because I thought my dad was a designer.
Rich, you became a designer because you're good at it.
I'm really overthinking this, aren't I?
No, you're not overthinking. You need to think about this. This is important.
I know, but it seems so overwhelming.
Tell me about it.
What is that? What am I seeing there? What's going on? Look, are you still kind of self-conscious about Massimo trying to fix the two of us up?
Okay, what if I said, yeah. I know you think this is silly and I should just forget about it, but I can't. Ridge, I can't stop thinking about you. About the time we spent in Italy, about how much I miss spending time with you and the kids. And I know you don't feel the same way about me. You're probably just gonna tell me that what I'm feeling isn't romantic. But I've thought about it and I disagree. I know this is like the last thing you want to be hearing right now, but I can't help it. This does feel romantic to me.
I don't mean to rain on your hit parade, but you don't just become a rock star by jumping out in front of the camera. I mean, believe me, I know. And it's good to have dreams, but eventually you have to let them go. Yeah, Amber, I know. Singing thing didn't work out for you. Well, I mean, you don't come to LA and just expect to be discovered. I mean, you gotta pay your dues. What about all those people on Star Search? They probably had to work their butts off just to get the audition for the show. So I'll start in clips. You know, I'm sure I can get some guys to play backup. I'm telling you, I'm good. Look, I don't mean to discourage you, okay? I just don't want you to expect too much. Now, I gotta get the sketch down to Josh. If you want, I will ask him about giving you a job. No thanks, I'll get my own gig.
You think these feelings are romantic?
I do.
Seem like you've really been thinking about this.
I can't think about anything else. I mean, I've tried to push it out of my head, but I can't help but wonder.
Wonder what?
About me and you.
You've been fantasizing?
Speculating.
Let me tell you something about being romantic. It's not all it's cracked up to be, trust me.
You're gonna tell me friendship is better.
Look, my relationship with your mom is romantic, but it's not all flowers and candy, you know?
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be so complicated. I mean, if two people understand each other.
Is that the way you think it would be if we were together, like it was in Italy?
I don't know.
But you have been imagining that, though, right?
Okay, now you're just making fun of me.
No, I'm not. Look, I'm just trying to make a point here that being romantic, the best part of being romantic is kind of the anticipation. That's what makes it so exciting, you know, thinking about how great everything will be in your fantasies. When you have a fantasy, everything kind of turns out perfect. And it always has the perfect ending, you know? But the truth is that being romantic isn't really as great as you always think it's gonna be.
Oh, come on, Rich, I know you don't mean that.
Bridget, I'm just trying to be as honest with you as you've always been with me.
Well, I don't buy it. I'm sorry, Rich, I don't believe you.
You have to be sophisticated to fit in. I like my style. I'm not gonna disappear into the background, because I am April Knight, tabloid queen, rock superstar. Woo!
Hi, I'm looking for Eric Forrester.
Oh, hello, gorgeous. I think he's out of town.
Could I leave a message for him?
Sure, knock yourself out.
Could you tell him Mr. Kilborn was very pleased with the additions to his wardrobe and he'd like to schedule an...
Wait, maybe I should write this down. That was Mr. Kilborn.
Craig Kilborn?
Like Craig Kilborn, talk show host?
Yes, the talk show host.
No. You work for Craig Kilborn. What do you like, his assistant?
I'm his producer. Look, the receptionist wasn't at her desk before. She's probably back now.
Well, I didn't get your name.
Mr. Forrester knows who I am. Just have him call me when he gets back in town. You can do that, can't you? I mean, you do work here?
No. It's my sister's office. I'm just, oh my God. Just hit me. You're the producer. You run the show. You could tell Craig about me. This is so amazing. I'm talking to the producer of the Late Late Show.
You said this is your sister's office?
Yeah, Amber Forrester. She's my twin. But I'm April Knight. You probably recognize me from tabloids.
Right. Yes, you were in that video.
Oh, yeah. You know, maybe I could come on the show and Craig could interview me.
I'm not sure the booking department is familiar with your work.
Well, that's just a sideline, you know. I'm a singer, really. I am. You know, nouveau punk, angry chick music, you know.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I gotta go. I'm late for an appointment.
Hey, wait. I could audition for you right now. Right here. R-E-S-B-C-T, find out what it means to me. R-E-S-B-C-T, take out T-C-P. Oh, little respect. Hot, huh?
Very.
So can I do it? Can I come on your show?
Why don't I get your number? If we have an opening, I'll have somebody give you a call.
You see, I don't have a phone right now. But you could reach me right here.
Great.
Hey, thank you. Thank you so much. This is awesome.
Totally.
Just face it, Deacon. There's no reason for you to stay in L.A.
So you and Ridge are moving on, huh? The two of you. With these kids? And my daughter?
You're not a part of her life. You never were.
The only reason that I'm not a part of her life is because you've never given me the chance. What are you gonna tell me? That he can be a better father to Hope? That he loves you more than I do? Brooke, you ran me out of town. And what did I do? I came back for you. He finds out one lousy thing about your past. He abandons you.
We're getting beyond that.
You're getting beyond it. Brooke, the guy hasn't forgiven you yet.
Ridge wants me in his life. His children want me in his life. And one way or the other, you're going to have to accept that. Ridge and I are going to be together, Deacon. We weathered this storm. And now there is nothing or no one that can come between us.
You don't believe me? Fine. I'll prove it.
Ridge, you can't prove romance is overrated.
Sure I can.
So what are you saying? Courting Taylor was better than being married to her?
No.
Playing cat and mouse with my mother is more fun than dating her?
Bridget, that's a real relationship. We're talking about your fantasies here.
My fantasies. So they don't mean anything.
No, your fantasies are very important. We just can't confuse them with reality, though.
So what you're saying is my feelings aren't real?
There's one way to find out.
What?
Let's go for it.
What do you mean?
Let's say just say you just wanted to kiss me. Do it.
You can't be serious.
See, you can't do it.
Wait, this is your proof that my feelings aren't real because I'm not making a move on you?
No, your fantasies are romantic, but I guarantee you the reality won't be.
So, one kiss and Prince Charming turns into a frog.
There you go. The mystery is gone. You know, all that frustration and anticipation and confusion, gone.
What if you're wrong?
I'm not. Princess, it's just all in your head. You've made this whole thing into a big deal, and it's really not. Look, I'll prove it to you. Watch.